Well, for this week's Women Without Limits, our ag reporter Eliza Petrie introduces us to a woman who has made her mark within the agriculture education world.
And with FFA week happening this week, there's no better time to highlight her. Eliza.
Yes, Dawn and Stacy, the FFA is a student-led organization that builds the leaders of tomorrow while being rooted in the agriculture industry. It takes a dedicated leader to oversee all of the many programs the Illinois FFA offers, but I know of one woman who was made for this position. With an infectious smile and a can-do attitude, Mindy Bunselmeyer leads the Illinois FFA organization as their executive director. But before this role, she had an ag classroom of her own.
I miss the classroom, actually. Teaching about agriculture and getting students excited about things that they didn't even know existed, because the agriculture industry really serves us in so many ways.
She always strived to be the kind of teacher her very own ag teacher, Mr. Watson, was to her.
I would not have this job or be doing what I'm doing without him. And so I know that if I can do 1/100th of what he did for me, for other people, then I have filled my purpose and met my calling.
But as Mindy reflects on the first time she sat down in Mr. Watson's classroom as a student, she had no idea she would find a passion that would become her career.
I was the only girl in our ag classes in FFA at the time, but both my parents and my ag teacher were like, hey kid, if this is what you want to do, if this is your passion, go nuts. And so I did. FFA became my thing.
She went on to serve as the Illinois FFA state reporter in 1989, an achievement only a handful of FFA members have the chance to accomplish. But when she finished out her year as an officer, the organization was going through transition at the state level, and Mindy felt she still had more to give.
I knew the organization needed some consistency, and I felt like I had that dedication in my heart.
So at the next state convention, Mindy was elected state president, making her the first female to be elected in that position, an achievement that, while humbling, was never her goal.
I didn't know that when I came off the stage, that would be the first question. How does it feel to be the first female state president? And of course my answer is like, probably like any guy that got elected state president. I'm really excited, and I know I have work to do.
Then years later, when she would take on her current executive director position, that first female title would come back, as she is also the first woman to serve in that role. But she holds on to the lessons she learned while serving as state president.
I'm someone who has a passion for the organization. I know what it did for me, and I want to give back. And I happen to also be a female, which is amazing. I love being a mom. My favorite aunt is my favorite job description, but in the sense that we focus too much on that, and I always guide our leaders to focus on who you are as a leader and let all the other descriptions fall away.
And while it may sound like Mindy has seen it all within the organization, she recently started to see the Illinois FFA through a different lens, as both of her children are finally old enough to participate themselves. She says experiencing the organization from a parent's point of view has been rewarding beyond belief. Reporting in studio, I'm Eliza Petrie.
All right, thanks, Eliza. If there's a woman you would like to nominate for our next Women Without Limits segment, you can scan that QR code there on your screen or email us at women@newschannel20.com.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.